Hey guys, it's Tim and this is Wrestling Unlimited. So this weekend is the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, but at the end of the month, the end of July, July 30th, is SummerSlam. Some say WWE's second biggest show of the year, some say WWE's third biggest show of the year, but whatever you say, it's one of the big three. There's WrestleMania, and then there's Royal Rumble and SummerSlam, and people can argue what's bigger, Royal Rumble and SummerSlam, but that's not what this video is. This video is about what we can expect at SummerSlam. Now, we do know of three-ish matches, one for sure that's already been announced, one where the challenge has been put out, and one where, well, it might be a tag, it might be a singles, we don't know, but then we also have 5 other matches that we think are possible for SummerSlam. So first off, the match we know 100%, it's the WWE Universal Undisputed Championship on the line in a last man standing match. It's Roman Reigns against Brock Lesnar. This match was set up a couple of weeks ago on SmackDown after Brock Lesnar came out at the end of the show and attacked Roman and the Usos. Also, we do know that we will be getting Pat McAfee against Happy Corbin. Pat McAfee laid down the challenge last week on SmackDown, and Corbin seemingly accepted it, even though WWE hasn't 100% said the match is taking place. And finally, we also do know some sort of way we're getting something with The Miz and Logan Paul. Now, The Miz stated this week on Raw that he would be teaming with Logan Paul, yet WWE teased that we could actually be getting Miz versus Logan Paul. So we don't know exactly what's going on, but there is going to be a match at SummerSlam that contains The Miz and Logan Paul. If anyone else is involved, we'll have to wait and see about that. Now, what other matches we think we could be getting at SummerSlam? First off, the Raw Women's title and Bianca Belair versus Becky Lynch. Now, a lot of people are saying, well, you did that last year. WWE had Bianca versus Becky last year when Becky squashed her. Well, what a way to cap off that year-long storyline with Bianca defeating Becky, this time at SummerSlam. Now, I know it would have been an even bigger and better story if Becky was going into SummerSlam the champion and then Bianca beat her at SummerSlam since Becky took the title from her at SummerSlam. But, hey, each their own. This is how they're doing it, we think. But I think it would be a cool way to cap off a full year-long storyline with Bianca and Becky at SummerSlam. Also, it looks very likely that we could be getting John Cena versus Theory. Now, I know a lot of people over the last couple of days have been saying, well, Cena didn't say he was wrestling at SummerSlam. Cena said, hey, I don't know when my next match is. Well, here's my, no pun intended, theory. John Cena and Theory had a segment backstage, a moment, where Theory kind of talked down to John Cena. I think the reason they didn't announce or set anything further up on Raw was because Theory's already got a match this week at Money in the Bank with Bobby Lashley, and they didn't want to overshadow that match. Whether Bobby Lashley walks out the United States champion or Theory walks out the United States champion, I think doesn't really matter, because in the long run, I do think we get John Cena versus Theory. Also, it looks likely that we could be getting Seth Rollins versus Riddle. Last week, not this past Monday, but the previous Monday, Riddle was on Raw and talking about how he didn't win the title for Randy, but he was going to win Money in the Bank, and he had to defeat Omos to get into the Money in the Bank ladder match, and he didn't defeat Omos. Seth Rollins then came down and kind of beat down Riddle, maybe setting up the impotence of this match here at SummerSlam. Also, what looks likely, Drew McIntyre versus Sheamus, but I think you go one step further and either do this as like a Falls Count Anywhere or an Extreme Rules match or something along those lines, since we've already seen them fight to the double DQ, almost double count out. So why not have these guys go out there? They do whatever they do at Money in the Bank in the men's ladder match, but then it stems to a big brawl, a big match at SummerSlam. Let those two fight all around the Nissan Stadium. I think this would be a very fun match for SummerSlam. Do it, but do it at like I said, no DQ, Falls Count Anywhere, Extreme Rules type of match. And the other match that I think we could possibly be getting, Finn Balor versus Edge. This is basically a no-brainer kind of thing to set up. Finn Balor stole the Judgment Day from Edge after he had Judgment Day turn on Edge. We haven't seen Edge since. Maybe they're keeping Edge out of action to make us forget about Edge when he finally returns right before SummerSlam, makes the challenge to Finn Balor, and there we go. Finn versus Edge just seems very obvious. So with that, I think this could be a possible early version of the card for SummerSlam that we could be getting coming up on July 30th. Remember, SummerSlam does come to us on Saturday, July 30th from Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below on my possible projected card for the upcoming biggest party of the summer. But that's going to do it for this episode. Remember to comment below, like and share this video, like us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and subscribe right here on YouTube.